Hey there, how are you? So I am back again with a new update for all of you. So I see here that another karmic connection or situation or some sort of project is coming to an end. This is related with work conditions, career, job, profession or occupation. This could be related with you or your person depending on where you are and what you are dealing with in your personal life. If in any case you are in a job which is not serving you, where either the environment is toxic or the conditions are what's making you toxic or are just filling your life with negativity, stress or unnecessary struggle, then I see that soon you will be ending this cycle or the situation for good. For many of you, you may either decide on your own that you do not want to work in this environment with these kind of people, or you do not want this job anymore, or you want to switch careers or things like that. I see that that's how it's going to come to an end. For others, I feel like if in any case this job, this occupation, this profession or whatever it is you're working on is either feeding your ego or is making you toxic or arrogant in any way, then it's very likely that it might come to an end naturally or through way of something else unexpected. Well, it's gonna happen all of a sudden, and for a while you'd have to struggle or you might feel stuck for some point of time, though it's very temporary, not permanent, because something better is waiting for you, something much more positive and productive and constructive, something that's not going to feed your ego or boost your pride or arrogance in any way. It's in line for you. I see that you are going to make moves and things are going to work out for good for you, okay? Though you may look at this ending as a loss or something bad, but that's not what it is. It's very good, it's very positive and progressive, something that you're going to understand in hindsight only. But in the beginning it might feel like you got punished for something or you attracted some kind of bad luck or things like that, but it's going to be a blessing in disguise. You'll realize that later at some point of time, not now. If in any case this is not related with you, then I see that it's gonna happen at your person's end, okay? If they're obsessed with their career, job, profession or occupation, or in other case, if they have someone at their workplace who's extremely toxic, who's extremely dominating, who's extremely proud and dictative, who's very evil as well in nature, and they share some sort of relationship or connection with this person, I see an ending coming in here, okay? It's not like that your person is only going to lose their job or this profession. It's going to include this relationship as well. This ending includes this toxic, unwanted relationship as well. Okay, because this is what is something which had been interfering or hindering your union or your connection for quite some time now. I see that it's going to come to an end. Just like I described for you, your person may feel as if it's some sort of punishment or they've attracted some sort of bad luck or things like that, but it's for everyone's highest good because this connection isn't serving them and it's never ever going to serve them. If in any case they were connected with someone because they thought that by associating themselves with this person they'd be able to attract that opportunity or that golden chance, it's not coming. As long as they are with this person, as long as they are working with this person, as long as they are connected with this person, as long as they have this toxic karmic relationship with this person, it's not happening. Instead, they'll just attract more and more struggles, more and more challenges, more and more obstacles, more and more suffering and painful events taking place in their life. So it's very important that this connection, this toxic connection, comes to an end. It's very important that they either get kicked out of this job or this career profession or they find themselves in some sort of humiliating, embarrassing situation or circumstance, which is what's going to put an end or bring an end to their obsession or their yearning for whatever they are wishing for, which is not in their highest good. I see that it's going to happen regardless of what you think or they may think or wish for, because this work situation, this environment or that environment one is wishing for is not good for you, not good for your connection, and in general not good as well, because it only looks good on the outside. It might bring you fame, it might bring you money, it might bring you some luxuries, but internally it's going to corrupt you. Internally it's going to pollute your mind, your thinking, your consciousness and everything. So that's what divine cannot let. But because of your humanness, because of the desires you have, because of your ego and pride, because of other things in the picture, you might be running behind this, or your person might be running behind something like this, which I see is not going to work out. I see an end here of this dream, this career prospect or this job opportunity one is wishing for, which is not going to come true for the highest good. Okay, it's not bad, though it might look like or seem like, so you have to keep that in mind. If that's not the case, if it's not about some sort of dream, but about a relationship someone has at their workplace with someone who's not right for them, who's very toxic and evil, which most likely is a karmic connection with a karmic person, I see that coming to an end, which is a good thing. However, it might not look like it's a good thing happening to one. Okay, so this is something you need to keep in mind. It may happen with you or your person depending on where you are, which is what's going to clear the way for your union and reunion to happen. I see that after this ending takes place, after you or your person learn your lessons, after you've maneuvered your way through the challenges and obstacles and the turbulent waters, all is going to become clear in divine right timing. I see that if it's your person who was in a toxic relationship with someone for fame, for money, for chances or opportunities or something like that, this is coming to an end as we speak after a very long period of time. Actually, it was doomed from the beginning itself. It was just that your person had some lessons to learn with this person, or just had to realize that they cannot do whatever comes in their mind. They cannot live a completely materialistic life thinking that it will work out, when in reality they are connected with their divine counterpart. So they had to make a choice and they made a wrong one. So the consequences are not going to be favoring for them. Instead, I see that it's all going to turn out in your favor if you learned your lessons, and if you already realize that you cannot live a totally materialistic life, given that you have this connection and you're supposed to learn some lessons. So that's how I see it's all going to turn out in your favor, and your person is going to start moving towards you after this ending takes place, because I don't see it working out for them. I see that after much arguments, much fight, after much disappointment, they'll be forced to put an end to that connection, or it's going to get forced upon them. The ending is going to be forced upon them, and they'll have no other choice but to leave or get dragged out of that connection. So it might already be happening, it may have already happened or is coming in for them in the very near future. Keep in mind that they're not going to let it go that easily. So make sure that you don't go there and force yourself onto them, or start telling them once again that you have this connection, and they need to make sure that they pay attention to you and your connection. Don't do that at all. You have to let them take a breath. You have to give them space. You have to let them deal with their situations and their circumstances or the challenges on their own. They have to, and they need to struggle for a while. They have to feel stuck. They have to make a decision of moving forward in your direction, which I feel like and see is going to happen on its own. They'll realize that they cannot run away from your connection. They have to make sure that they are moving in the right direction, and by God's grace, by them realizing their own truth, they will be moving in your desired direction. For that to happen, you have to remain focused on yourself, on your purpose and your healing work. You have to let go of looking at them or wishing about things going your way or wishing for them to change. it will happen when it's meant to happen. So you cannot force it, you cannot rush into it, you cannot bring it right when you want it to. There's a process and there's a given time for everything, which is called divine right timing. You've got to trust the process and the divine plan. I see that after this ending takes place and all the lessons become clear and apparent for your person to see and learn, they'll make moves and they'll start moving towards a balanced lifestyle, a balanced mindset, and your union as well. So I see that that's how things are going to fall into place, and you'll realize your union. You will achieve and obtain your union, which is going to be all harmonious, all beautiful and stable, and what else to say, blissful, if that's what you wanted. Your interference is not needed. Your absence, absolute absence, is required for all of this to happen. You need to let go of your person to realize that whoever they are wishing for, whatever they are wishing for, is not in their highest good, because whatever is happening or is about to happen is going to be very, very painful, humiliating, or embarrassing for your person. It might be the darkest period of their life, or something they'd not be able to let go of or get over or overcome very easily. So keep all of these things in mind before you start to communicate with them or, get back in touch, because you may not see the results overnight. You may not see the changes overnight. You may not see them moving towards you overnight or within a day or after the next day of that ending. So keep these things in mind. It's going to be a slow process. It's going to take some good amount of time for them to heal and take the direction towards you. Move in the direction which is going to take them towards you and towards your desired union. For that to happen, you have to let it all go and surrender right now. Getting my point? And just to let you know, if you are in some sort of job or if you're wishing for something that's not in your highest good, keep in mind that it may not work out for you. So do not think like you're cursed or something. It's all for your own highest good. So do not think like, or do not believe that you're stuck. Do not feel like a victim or like someone who cannot change his or her circumstances. That's not true. You can work your way to your success, given that you take the right direction and pay attention to what it is you are focusing on or wishing for or wanting. Keep in mind that you as well need to check where negativity is entering in your mind, where you are letting your ego or your pride or arrogance slipping in, because that's something which is going to take you down in the dumps. Okay, so always keep these things in mind, and if it's not related with you, if you're working on yourself, if you're focused on your purpose and you're working on serving others and as well balancing yourself, cleaning yourself, cleansing yourself internally, it'll all work out. Just maintain that mindful energy and awareness, the state, and make sure that if you see your person acting in opposite of manner, then you need to let them go, give them space, and focus only and only on yourself. That's all. Okay, so this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you the clarity you were seeking and were hoping to get. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if your heart says so. Also, if you are interested in taking a personal reading, do contact me or consult with me through way of my given email address provided in the description box below. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.